Alright, now that I just realized that I freaking had my hair out like freaking everywhere, almost like Einstein meets Rick and Morty. I swear. Anyway. Oh. It has been a slow day and a half. But I've managed to at least get me 2 meals going today, so. The cats have enough food to make it until at least Thursday. So hopefully, my stupid disability weekly check gonna show up. A measly trinkle of $100 a week. In case you're wondering, that's all tobacco. Anyway, yeah, I'm like out of everything. Luckily, I've still got some emergency resident shit like I said in my last video, but that's only gonna last so long if someone tries to ask me for it. At that point, I'll be like, no, I ain't got nothing, sorry. Like, not over my dang life-threatening seizures, thank you, is where I'm at. I swear. Well, and I'm already starting to drop shit left and right, so it's already overdue. I didn't smoke any goddamn medical marijuana today, except for before I left. So I've been out here exposed, you know, traffic lights and sound the whole time. It's like, yeah, like I was trying to tell my ex there, I'm like, literally one doctor's appointment once they get the proper records, and now, you know, because neuroscarring ain't going to show up with a conventional test, and my seizures have to be triggered to be able to for them to show up. You have to trigger them. Otherwise, it'll just look like a fluctuating heart rate, basically, at first. You know, I'll lose control of, you know, my speaking pattern. I won't be able to hold a conversation well. I might get, you know, I might start staring off into nowhere for a second. People don't know how to recognize those type of symptoms, then I don't need them on my boat. That's half the reason I had my stroke in the first place, because people thought I was high or drunk. Oh, I'm so sorry, but if you can't tell, after just one beer, I'm a lot more productive, and guess what? It's not about getting drunk. One beer and medicinal use only. That's why I was saying I'm against all recreational consolidations on half of that. But I don't mind good company. Because otherwise it just makes me a party crasher for everybody. Because I've just been being brought into the wrong circle, effectively. And that's the cost of what happens when people talk shit and profile people. Then it makes it impossible for me to get by honestly. Playing music, busking, is not the same as bumming, okay? Hell, I might as well be selling ideas out here at this frickin' point. So, and I do that mainly online. Yeah. You know, where I can, you know, at least get a poor man's copyright on the timestamp of the intellectual property. You know, that's about it. I am sitting here kind of delegating and debating what the heck my next real move is going to be, because like I've been saying, at this point with where I'm at, I just want to make it till spring and get the fuck out. Dig into the bushes, and at that point, it'll take 3 months to save up. But it'll take at least the first month to reinvest in everything I need to be, so I don't have to even come in to civilization at all, but once a week. So, hold on here.